Good morning, sheep fans. Cammy's the name, sheep's the game. What's happening today? What a way to start the day. White-faced Dartmoor with a set of twins. Beautiful. And this wee guy's been running about for a little while. Our girl from last night, Lamb, is an absolute belter. Looking great. I've just left that gate open. We'll wander away and let her come out quietly. So, just come down to the field here. I found this little lamb like this. Puncture wound here. Oh, wee lamb. Where else have you got a puncture wound? Oh, jeez, right, we'll need to get that washed up and see what's happened here. This wee lamb was absolutely fine, this set of triplets. Worst of it is I almost used it for a rub on yesterday. If somebody's been at it last night. It's been a bad night right enough. Because my quad has now only got 2 lambs. And I've just had a look about and I can't find the other 2 lambs. So someone's been in here having a bit of fun. Probably Mr. Fox, I would say. I don't understand why that lamb's still alive, to be honest with you though. I need to move these sheep out of here. Not any bother really the rest of the... This doesn't make sense because this is right in tight behind the house. And there's no woods round about it, so it's like... It's just so unusual. Well, is it unusual? It seems unusual to me. That's a little lamb with mum here. Ah, mum, what's happened? Ah, mum, what's happened to your wee lamb? Let's get you some antibiotics, wee lamb, and see if we can help you.
So this is the wee lamb that Cammy brought in with the suspected fox attack. We've taken it to the shed and it's had an injection of antibiotics. I guess a fox's mouth is similar to a dog, and then we saw what the dog's bite did to that lamb, so try and prevent infection. Give it a good spray of antibiotics too. Doesn't look like the biggest wound, and then it's also, I wouldn't really suck. I think it's slightly stressed, quite stressed still, so we have tubed it some milk. It wasn't overly empty, but we just gave it a bit to keep it going, and we'll let it chill out in here for a bit, and we can come back and see it later, and hopefully it will be on its feet. So these are lambing fields. Likely you've seen them on the vlog. 3 not far from our house. In between checking sheep, there's a couple of hours sometimes. So we have decided to do a bit of litter picking. So from afar, some of this area didn't look like too much rubbish. But once you get a bit closer, it's just absolutely full of rubbish everywhere.
So, bit of action this morning with that lamb, and we handed it over to Lizzie and Deborah. Lizzie and Deborah, how is the lamb that was attacked?
Oh, actually, I have done a video on it, but yes, it is standing at times. It's just a bit sad, I think. Traumatic event, potentially.
I think it's been seriously traumatised
by the... I would be too, if I was trying to rip my head off. Yeah,
well, true, we shouldn't laugh, but the injuries weren't that bad though.
No, it's just a small puncture wound. It's not serious.
Some antibiotics and...
It's had antibiotics, painkillers, and it's had milk.
Milk.
Not
Brilliant.
Heaps, but just enough to...
Yeah, keep it going. It was a strong lamb, like it's a good lamb. Deborah, show me a sign. So people are asking about Deborah in yesterday's video. They want to know a bit more about you. Where in Switzerland are you from?
Thurgau is the canton or state I'm from, close to the German border, Swiss-German speaking part.
Why are you here?
Just for the experience. Yeah.
And you randomly messaged us one time on email and was like, you told us, a huge email just telling us a bit about yourself, and you know, you've worked with kids and done X, Y and Z, and we'd love to come for the experience here and maybe help Lizzie and I out with the kids over lambing and do some work, and we were like, that actually pretty good, and then you're here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fun.
And I'm not saying we could do that with everyone in the emails, it just happened at the right time. We'd been talking about it and it was great. It's been going well so far.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only, just when you're talking to me, I'm only joking. And Deborah said a really nice thing the other day, actually one of the nicest things that anyone's ever said to me Honestly, I was quite touched by it actually. You said Lizzie was asking if you thought that Lizzie and I were like what you'd, because Deborah was a sheep fan before, and watched a lot of YouTube, and that's how obviously she came to email us. That did you think that Lizzie and I were the same as we are on YouTube, and what did you say?
I think you were very accurate, and Lizzie's more open and talkative. But that's okay. Like I'm shy in front of the camera too, so. Yes, of course. Yeah. So, but I was so touched with that I was very accurate. So there you go, guys. What you see is what you get. And this is Lizzie. Lizzie, you're obviously a lot shyer on the camera.
Yes, I am.
Look at you just now. Whereas when she's not in the camera, she's just laying into me all the time. But that's what relationships are all about. See if your partner's not laying into you. Well, it's probably more of a female to male thing, is it? Is that sexist?
I don't think I'm unjustified a lot of the time.
No, I mean, I absolutely deserve it. I mean, that's absolutely deserve it. And I take it, I would not say take it like a man, but maybe that's where the expression came from.
Take it like a man.
Take it like a man because we deserve it.
Yes, you do.
Anyway, what are you doing?
Picking up rubbish.
Why are you picking up rubbish?
A lot of rubbish in these fields, off the main road.
Yeah. This is just next to Springside.
Springside, how's that?
No, that's anything to do with Springside, but the amount of rubbish, we do this every year. The amount of rubbish we get out of these fields that go along the roadside here down into Springside. We've already, how many bags have you got already?
Probably like 5 or 6. We've not even done.
Yeah, you're not even a quarter of the way up.
150 metres or something.
Yeah, we don't have enough bags. I've only brought another 4. Anyway, this is a silage field, and we don't want all this getting in the silage, so we're just going to work our way over the next day or so doing this. Although I've got a Teams meeting to go to just now with a thing with Alanco. I've actually been doing meetings and things all day. It's been pretty crazy, and Lizzie and Deborah are grafting away. But we'll see how many bags you get done. We'll come back and see you.
Only problem with getting the food bag out to collect rubbish is that the sheep think they're getting fed again. Hopefully they'll get the idea in a minute and not pester us too much. So this is our haul, just from maybe an hour and a half of picking. Quite a bit of fence line in the end. The top bit wasn't quite as bad as I thought. I do see a member of the public picking the road sometimes, so that may help things stop merging into the field. But yeah, we've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags probably in total. And the best find, Deborah found a crook. Happens when maybe you catch a sheep out in the middle of nowhere and forget about it.
So just had to go and pick the boy up from nursery, projectile vomiting, weren't you, Jock? How you feeling now? I don't know how you're feeling, boy, but let me tell you, you look good. He is like, proud dad. He's a good looking boy, isn't he? A good looking boy. You crab it too.
So we do have a hog lambing here. We've just seen her from the other side of the field, and she was down having a push, and she's a single. We've been having a bit of trouble out with the hogs, with singles and hanging 1 or 2 lambs, so I wouldn't like to leave her maybe to lamb herself. Maybe it is jumping in a bit, but I can see there's at least maybe 1 foot there. So we will catch her and make sure it's 2 feet and a head, and she's going to get it out well enough without having any other problems. The tongue's a bit swollen.
No.
It's maybe got a little bit stuck in here, but it is well prevented. But we'll just give it a hand. Anyway. Good girl, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Gonna be big enough, well done. Good girl, we'll be over in a minute. Oh, beast. Whee. Penning up.
Yeah.
Might take her over there. Yeah. Just keeping our distance from her. We have penned her up in the corner of the field. She's quite lively. I wouldn't want her to jump out of the pen. Had to catch her again. It took us a minute or two to catch her. I think Meg was actually already tired because she'd been playing ball. But anyway.
So I'm doing the rounds and look at this. We have a fresh Cheviot lamb. I just love... Actually, now I've got closer, the lamb's absolutely massive. Let me show you. There she is, working away. Oh geez, she's a twin as well. There's another one just about to drop. Wow. That is ridiculous size for a wee Cheviot. Well, we'll go and sit in the car and just watch her then, make sure she's okay, because this is the final rounds for the evening. Obviously, Lizzie and Deborah have been doing most of the work up here. Jock is very sick, so Lizzie's taking him home. It looks okay, but he has been sick, so no worries that way. Don't anyone panic. He's not like sick, but he's been sick. Yeah, so Lizzie and Deborah have been doing most of the lamb up here. It seems like most sheep have lambs now, which is just amazing how that happens. It's almost like nature. Deborah, quite a lot of sheep have lambs now.
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed lambing up here?
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's a very beautiful piece of ground this we have for the Cheviots. Nice and sheltered, nice trees.
Yeah.
Is it like Switzerland?
Yeah.
Not as high?
No.
No, not as high.
Not as mountainy.
Yeah, very mountainy because I've seen the Toblerone with the... It's only banter, calm down. Next year we talk about Swiss cheese. Is Switzerland good for cheese?
Oh, amazing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where does Edam cheese come from?
Not Switzerland.
Where's that from?
I think it's Netherlands.
Netherlands. I quite like Edam cheese. I actually have a wee thing. I remember we got some the other day and I ate nearly the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mum's gonna bring cheese. So.
Swiss cheese. Right. Swiss cheese got holes in it.
Some of it, yeah.
Some of it, yeah.
Not
okay.
all
Well, there we go. We'll get some Swiss cheese. We'll put it in the vlog. The Swiss cheeses we get. That could be cool. That just came out that fast. We missed it. Deborah literally just said she's not even pushing, and I was like, yeah, it's taking a bit long actually. Hopefully we don't need to help out. And then boom, it just dropped out. What a woolly, rough coated lamb that is compared to the other one. Two totally different lambs. Is this old or fresh? And is it, what is it, a badger or a fox? I don't know these things. Need to be a badger to put this much soil out, surely. Let me know what you think in the comments. Oh, and a hole here. It must be fairly active, I would think, but hard to judge because then there's a big hole over here as well. This one's definitely getting used because I can see where this is all clamped down. Should get a wee, a wee camera to put in it, like they have in Blue Planet or whatever, David Attenborough. And that's exactly what I've done. I've ordered one of those trail cameras that work off the motion sensor. I'm going to set it up near those holes and we'll find out if anything is using it. That's us for this video, sheep fans. I have something very exciting to show you tomorrow. A new toy from Tipari. Can't wait. We'll see you for the next one.